Hello children, today I am going to tell you all about the chapter India Physical Division. So let us begin. Look at the map on the right hand side and observe the richness of India's physical features. The different colors denote the different physical features in the map of India. India is a peninsula. It is surrounded by water on three sides and land on the other. India is surrounded by the Indian Ocean in the south, the Arabian Sea in the west, and the Bay of Bengal in the east. India is very special because it has different physical features. As you can see from the physical map of India, India has different features such as mountains, hills, plains, deserts, coastline and islands. The physical features of India can be divided into number 1, the northern mountain wall, number 2, the northern plains, number 3, the great Indian desert, number 4, the southern plateau, number 5, the coastal plains, number 6, the islands. The different colors denote the different physical features. To begin with, the northern mountain wall. As you can see from this picture, the northern mountain wall in the physical map of India. It stretches right from here and moves down till here. The northern mountain wall in the physical map of India. Now, on the northern edge of Indian subcontinent lies the Himalayas, the highest mountain ranges in the world. As you can see the picture of the Himalayas, these are the highest mountain ranges in the world. Himalaya is a Sanskrit word which means the abode of snow. Here, mountains are covered with snow throughout the year. The Himalayas also act as a wall along the northern boundary of India, protecting India. The Himalayas stretch right from Jammu and Kashmir in the north to the Arunachal Pradesh in the east, as you can see in the map. The Himalayas have three ranges running parallel to each other. They are number 1, the Himadri or the Greater Himalayas, number 2, the Himachal or the Middle Himalayas, number 3, the Shivalik Hills or the Outer Himalayas. Himadri Range. In Himadri Range, there is no vegetation. Climate is extremely cold, and blocks of ice called glaciers move slowly down the mountains and form river. Next is the Himachal Range. In the Himachal Range, it lies to the south of the Himadri Range. It has beautiful hill stations such as Srinagar, Mussoorie, Nainital, etc. It also has beautiful valleys and important passes such as Shipkila, Nathula, etc. that makes it possible to travel easily from one region to another. Next is the Shivalik Range. The Shivalik Range is covered with forests, home to several wild animals. People living on these hills of the Shivalik Range practice terrace farming, as you can see from the picture on your left, and grow fruits in orchards, you can see from the picture on the right. Next, I will be telling about the Terai region. The Terai region. It lies at the foothills of the Shivalik Range. Here, the land is flat. This region receives heavy rainfall. People also grow important crops such as wheat and sugarcane. As you can see from the picture, children, Terai region has flat land. Now I will be telling you all about some importance of Himalayas. They protect us from the cold winds from the north. Himalayas also help us, like the rivers flowing from the Himalayas provide water for irrigation and other uses. Next, the river brings down silt and makes the northern plains very fertile. Next, I will be telling you all about the northern plains. Our next physical feature. The northern plains, also known as the Indo-Gangetic Plain, is a thickly populated plain because here the land is very fertile. The northern plain is also called the rice bowl of India because most of India's rice is grown here. Many famous cities such as Haridwar, Varanasi, Patna, Guwahati are situated on the banks of the river that flows through the northern plains, as you can see from this picture. The famous Kumbh Mela is held here once in every 12 years. A picture of the famous Kumbh Mela. Now I will be talking about our Great Indian Desert, also known as the Thar Desert. The Great Indian Desert or the Thar Desert occupies major part of western Rajasthan. This region is dry with very little rainfall. Plants that require less water such as thorny shrubs, cactus and kikar grow here. Here we don't find much vegetations and dust storms are very common. Small hills moving sand particles are called sand dunes. As you can see from this picture, image of sand dunes. Camels are commonly used in deserts for transportation. Therefore, they are called the ship of the deserts. Now I will be talking about our next physical feature, mainly the southern plateau. The southern plateau comprises of Central Highlands and the Deccan Plateau. The southern plateau extends from the south of the northern plain up to Kanyakumari, roughly triangular in shape, as you can see from this picture. Mainly the orange portion marked in the map of India. It is bordered by the hilly regions called Ghats on the western and eastern sides. It is divided into two by the Narmada Valley, mainly the Central Highlands and the Deccan Plateau. The Central Highlands include the Malwa Plateau in the northwest and the Chota Nagpur Plateau in the northeast. The Deccan Plateau, it stands to the south of the river Narmada. It is the largest of the southern plateaus. It slopes from west to east, as you can see from the image in the right. Now I will be telling you all about the coastal plains, mainly the western coastal plain and the eastern coastal plains of India. The western coastal plains, bounded by the Arabian Sea on the western side and the mountains of the Western Ghat on the eastern side, lies the western coastal plain. It is divided into two parts, Konkan coast and the Malabar coast, as you can see from the map on the right hand side. Next I will be telling about the eastern coastal plains. It stretches from Kanyakumari to Andhra Pradesh is called the Coromandel Coast, and beyond the Coromandel Coast is the Northern Circars, as you can see from the map. Now I will be talking about the islands. The island group of India. The island group of India says India has two island groups. The first is the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, and the second is the Lakshadweep Islands. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands are located in the Bay of Bengal, and there are about 300 such islands. The Lakshadweep Islands, as you can see from this picture, located near the Malabar coast, situated in the Arabian Sea, are small and only 27 in number. Only few islands in the Lakshadweep are inhabited by human beings. Ring-shaped islands are called atolls. So, we get a clear view from this chapter that India is a vast country with diverse physical features, and this makes India very, very special. That's all for today, children. Thank you for watching, and I hope you understand everything.